Hey Joshua, how you doing? Hey Crystal. Hey Ray, how you doing? Good to see all you guys up and about. Managed to get a bit of a sleep in again today. I think I didn't wake up till about 7, so that was pretty cool. Good to hear, Ray. Cool. Yeah, I've been watching I watched some videos and went to sleep last night. Hey Terry, how you doing, mate? A few Americans. One of the guys sent me or put the link up for a video on a guy called is a running back, Barry Sanders. So I've been watching a bit about him from the Detroit Lions. Yeah, I've watched a lot of them, Joshua. I tell you what, those guys or men and women back in those days, they were a breed apart. Um, what they put up with to build the America. Yeah, Ray, he was. It's it just shows what a shit team the Detroit Lions had to not win a Super Bowl with a player like that. Yeah, Joshua, I've seen some of them, and there's one. What's his name? Burns. I can't think of his first name. Burns did a really good one on the West too. Ken Burns did a good one on the Civil War too, and he did one on the West, which was pretty cool. Definitely was no picnic back then for those guys. What a tough breed of people. Um, those early settlers that moved out west. My God. Hey Lefty, how you doing? You ever sleep, Crystal? You seem to be around all the time. Your sleeping habits seem as bad as mine, although I'm getting mine under control now. Yeah, rough country, fraught with danger, Joshua. Um, Incredible what they went through. No worries, Andrew B. All good. Yeah, not too bad here, Andrew. Still got to sort some shit out with my son. Yeah, Crystal, right. Yeah, yeah, a few new names. Crystals we got in Cali. Lefty, you already know. Ray's been around for a while. Joshua's been around for a while. I'm sure you would have seen those names at some stage. Don't know if you know Andrew. Focus is off of YouTube at the moment. Havoc Master is off of YouTube at the moment. Seems the drama quietened down for a while and then just went mad. There's a Cobra, AC Cobra. No, just cigarettes, mate. AC Cobra, Terry, he's in France. He's a UK guy living in France. How you doing, Ed? Still lots of old names around there, Andrew. Yeah, no worries, Ed. Actually, I heard you sing the other day, Lefty. You're not too bad, mate. I'll leave the link in for anyone that wants it. I'll take it out in a few seconds. Yeah, we got to talk a little bit about it, Joshua. It seems there's not a great deal of people interested in it. I guess it's one of those subjects that some people just got no time for it, or I can hear roosters. So we got Ed here.
I'm here. Good morning.
How you doing, mate?
Right. I don't know.
Are people interested in it? I guess it's one of those subjects that mute your YouTube, Ed. Got no time for it, or someone mute. How you doing, Terry? I can hear roosters.
Terry, did you mute your YouTube?
Sorry? Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you mute that cock?
I hear it. Okay. I hear it. He's right outside my door, right outside my window. I hear him.
Yeah, Andrew B, that one's in the channel. I leave my live streams up usually. I don't think I've deleted any.
Hello, Crystal, darling.
Geez, we getting a few new, like Crystal. She's become a regular here now, almost part of the furniture.
Yeah. Crystal's a brilliant supporter, Mark.
No.
Haven't seen Heidi in a while, Terry. Hope she's okay.
Heidi, the latest report I've had on her, she's had some tests. They're keeping her in for a little while, but she seems to be. At least she can eat now, and she's sleeping okay as well.
Ah, good.
I need an interpreter this morning, I think.
Bloody Yankees.
I've been good, Andrew. Not too bad. Where's DNC when I need him? I need no interpreter.
He was. I did a stream last night. He was around, and he was in fine form too.
Thanks, Andrew. I don't know where you come from, but I've just come from London. I got an accent.
Andrew's American.
Mark's got an accent. I ain't.
I don't have an accent. Ed's got the accent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
So what's been happening, Terry?
I'll tell you what, that bloody cock would last about 3 minutes with me.
Yeah, well, as you guys know, I've got an American bulldog, so it probably wouldn't last that long.
Yeah.
I'd probably find a heap of feathers all over the place.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the English, Andrew. their accent's usually pretty easy to pick out.
Bullshit. They don't speak English.
Mate, how can you say an Englishman doesn't speak English? I mean, that's the ridiculousness of this. Here's an American trying to teach an Englishman how to speak English.
Yeah, I know they can't even spell properly. So don't worry about it, you know.
Yeah, spell colour and they leave the U
Yeah,
out.
that's right. Yeah.
A U in color?
Yes,
How do you get a U in color?
that's the proper English spelling of the word.
Holy
It's all right. They don't,
Jesus.
they don't understand, Mark.
Oh my goodness.
See, Americans don't speak English; they speak American. And
Yeah.
American is a hybrid of English.
Yep.
No, English is a hybrid of American.
Oh,
How can
bullshit.
it be? How can it be?
Holy shit! See what we have to deal with. See what we have to deal with, Terry.
Yeah, well, I'll give one of Crystal saying that. Well, shit. Andrew, no, I'm from the. I live in the south of France, mate.
Yep, he's a UK fella living in France, living the life in the land of love.
Like in concrete and floors down. Right, yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, Joshua, you make a good point. It's probably true. Matter of fact, nobody speaks proper English anymore, or even writes. And I tell you what, writing is a dying art now. With
does anybody write anymore?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, everything's typed now, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Handwritten letters, a thing of the past, I think.
Does anybody write cursive?
Oh my God, my father used to have the most beautiful handwriting, especially in cursive. Was also envious because my handwriting is horrible, but my father's handwriting was just, oh my God, it was beautiful, his handwriting. But yeah, who writes cursive anymore?
I don't even think they teach it in the schools anymore. Jesus.
Joshua, it'd be the same in Australia, mate. I don't know how many Australians would know cursive anymore. I guess we're living in that period of huge change because of technology. Yeah, it's a shame, Andrew. But I guess what they're, if you look at it logically, I guess there's not a real big use for it anymore. I mean, everything's done on a keyboard these days, you know.
My little girl, she's learning. I'm teaching her cursive.
Oh, really?
She's learning it. That's right.
Excellent.
That's right.
I mean, I'm not sure she'll have any chance to use it, but at least that she's got a skill that no one else will have.
I'll learn it.
Yeah. If you think about it, even typing is going to be out of date soon because it's all going to be voice controlled.
That's a good point. Yeah, voice to text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll happen.
So people won't have to spell anymore. It'll all be done for them. They won't have to use their brains to type a message or write a message. You know.
Yeah, there's a good. It's a good question actually, and I might have to do a live stream on that. You know, is technology dumbing us down?
Yeah.
Because with what you just said, it kind of is, especially if it goes voice to text.
Yeah. Well, it's like the kids in school being able to use a calculator in their maths exams. You know, to me that's wrong.
No, we were never allowed to do that.
No, nor was I, but they can do now.
The only thing I remember in exams at high school that we used to be able to have a chart with us for logarithms.
Yeah.
That was about it.
Yeah, but that new math in the States, you need a calculator to figure it out. Like two and two's not four. Two and two's not four anymore, my goodness.
Yeah. The only logarithms I have is that pain before I have a good shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Just Andrew B. My mother is a retired English professor. I get letters from her once a month in the most beautiful cursive. Wow. That's so unusual in these days, Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old's your mother, Andrew? Perhaps you might like to send me one.
Jesus. Oh my goodness. Nanu, how you doing, Ian?
Oh, that's what I was saying. What is that? More from Mindy, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mark Mindy,
Yeah.
That was hilarious, that show, when that came out.
It was, yeah.
Oh, Robin Williams was hilarious anyways. He was funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he was a big loss, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Devastating when I heard about Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Had so many great movies, and just it's so funny. Like we know that he took his own life because of depression and some illnesses he was suffering. But when you seen him on TV or in front of a camera, he was so upbeat, always upbeat, and
yeah.
I cherish her letters. She is 79 and single, but she's a Sicilian and bat crazy.
All right.
So if she's Sicilian, I'd say she's good with a knife too.
Yeah. Yeah, but Josh, with simple math anymore, you have to. It's just ridiculous. Two is not 4 anymore. 2 + 1 or 2 + 1, 2 + 1. Like you tell a big formula to get 2 + 2. I swear. I don't know what the math is like in Australia or England or someplace, but the math in the States, it's ridiculous.
I can't say too much. I mean, the education system's here not too bad. There's things about it I don't like. When you get these questions with multiple answers, I'd rather give someone a question and have them have to pick it out of their brain rather than give them options.
Yeah, the Common Core math, that is ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous thing. Like 2 is 4, you don't have to go 6, 7 rolls of numbers just to figure out form. 2 and 2. That's how it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was a little bit surprised at the education system in the US when I was there in Oklahoma, and the schools wanted more money, so what they did is you had to go and actually vote on whether the schools should get more money, but they also told you in the same sentence that yes, we'll give the schools more money if you say yes, but we're going to raise your taxes if you do. Now, a lot of people are not going to vote for that because they don't want their taxes to go up, which is crazy, because at the end of the day, it's your education and the future with your kids that's suffering.
And all the school board's money goes to pensions and teacher salaries. It don't go into education. It's all paid for the teachers' pensions, salaries. I'll tell you, not against teachers, but they have the best job in the world. But they work less than 6 months a year. They got a big ass salary, and their pensions are ridiculous.
Look, in some cases, look, personally, I think teachers have an important role, and when they're doing their job properly, they're worth their weight in gold. I think, though, the problem we have is instead of teachers taking up the career because they love teaching kids and getting them to learn, I think a lot of them are taking it up because it's because of the lots of holidays, which is a shame, because at the end of the day, when you get those sort of teachers, it's the kids that suffer.
You got some school districts that teachers don't want to pay for the medical. They don't even want to pay a dime for the medical. They want everything given to them. Like they get the salaries they get, plus they want all their medical care. They don't want to add nothing to the medical. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Well, I don't know what it's like in Australia, but my niece is a teacher, and although you say like they get a lot of holidays, but what she has to do is work at home every single evening to get the classes ready for the next morning,
Yeah,
unpaid.
they do
you know?
that. They got marking.
Yeah.
Well, when you say unpaid, they're probably at school here for a 6.5 hour period. So even if they're doing, a couple hours or whatever at home, I guess that's just making up the 8 hour day. But there is a lot of out of hours work with teachers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My daughter's a school teacher, but she's not in the public school system. She teaches kids with disabilities.
All right.
For a local it's a government ran center that takes care of the kids with disabilities and everything. And she teaches them. She's not in the public school system.
Hey, Gunnar, just read this. Governors are now passing that abortion can happen at full term now.
New York.
What
New York.
That's murder.
That's New York.
Murder, yeah.
Yep, that's New York.
That's murder.
That is murder.
That is so wrong. I mean, my God, aborting at full term.
Mm-hmm.
What a joke. What the hell?
That's barbaric. That's going back in time. We're not moving forward. We're going back in time.
That's Governor Cuomo, New York City, New York, state of New York.
Now, there's an instance where I know the states all like their independence and whatever, but there's an incident there where
Virginia's doing it too. Oh my goodness!
The federal government should be stepping in and going, no way.
That's going to be. I guarantee you, if Trump wins another election, I guarantee you, he's going to get one more pretty soon. He's got one more judge for the Supreme Court coming up, because that old lady Ginsburg, she's dead. She's dying. So he gets one more on the Supreme Court, and I bet you anything, Roe v. Wade gets overturned. They're going to outlaw abortion.
I don't think abortion should be outlawed because there is reasons to.
That's the only way they can better control it, though. That's the only way. Look at New York did it. Virginia's passing it. That's the only way they're going to be able to control that is outlaw abortion completely. And then
that's extreme. That's an extreme way to do anything, and I don't think extreme.
They can keep it just for medical. If the woman or baby is in harm, otherwise, no abortion.
So what about rape cases or incest?
Exactly.
I said medical. I said something like that. If the woman, the baby, if it's rape or incest, adopt the kid. If the kid comes, right out to adoption. Don't even see the kid. Right out to adoption with it. Or put rape and incest in there. You can have a rape, incest, medical. The only reason to get an abortion.
Well, that's
otherwise, boom.
I think there are cases for abortion.
If there's a case for abortion, okay, and then cut it off at maybe 8 weeks. You don't have it before 8 weeks, before you go to the second trimester, whatever, no abortion. Because otherwise, look at New York, look at Virginia. Andrew said Virginia's passing it. It's going to go right down the road. California will be next.
You guys are saying a lot of sensible things. Gunnar, but other than that, if you don't want a kid, don't get pregnant. I mean, accidents do happen. Shit happens. So
shit happens.
So I can understand. Not.
Just make it so hard to get. Just make it so hard to get. That's it. Unless you were raped, if the life of the mother or the baby's in jeopardy, then okay. But otherwise, you don't even do it.
Well, going back to originally what Andrew said, I mean, aborting at full term, I mean, that's just, mate, I can't even believe anyone would even suggest it, let alone pass a law making it possible.
Really, you're going to carry a baby that long? My goodness, you might as well have a baby. Jesus.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Gunnar.
I did my workout this morning. I ran my mile.
Take care, Andrew. We'll talk to
Take
you later, mate.
Yeah. I had my exercise this morning. I ran a mile. It was high tide. I swam for a little bit, and I feel good.
Always good seeing you, Andrew.
Yeah, nice meeting you, Andrew.
I wish those roosters would go back to sleep or something. Like, Jesus Christ, you're noisy this morning.
Well, you can if you got a machete.
Yeah.
No way. Damn. My father-in-law got his ass kicked Sunday. He lost one Sunday. I lost 5,000 pesos and he lost the rooster.
He lost the rooster.
I lost the cock and he lost 5,000 pesos and he lost the cock.
I'd rather lose 5,000 pesos than lose me cock, wouldn't you, Mark?
He lost his cock too. The cock. Somebody ate the cock. Somebody ate the cock for Pluton with beer while it was Sunday night. Jesus.
How you doing, Gene? What do you want the link for? You can't even talk at the moment.
Hello, Gene.
Hello, Gene. How you doing, darling? I feel sorry for her. She can hardly speak.
I know. That's why I don't understand why she wants the link.
Yeah.
And I'm going to feel bad if I have to boot her off the panel.
What's wrong with it? You have a sore throat?
There's a link in there for you too, Lost, if you want, mate.
Yeah.
There we go, guys. Texan stud in the house.
What's wrong with Jean? You have a sore throat?
She's lost her voice at the moment.
That could be. My wife woke up yesterday when she lost her voice, and I said, "Oh, sweet blessings! You're gonna have a nice day." She hit me in the back of the head. I said that. She hit me in the back of the head. Walked out of the room. I said, "Sweet day. Lose your voice for a couple hours. My goodness, thanks." Don't have to hear your bitch for a couple hours. Get out. Thank you.
You can do it on your phone, Joshua, but probably better if you got a laptop or a computer. Holy shit. Wow. Sorry, guys, just got an email. Someone went to their toilet and when they went inside, there was a big fucking snake in there.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, fun. Fun.
Apparently, there's a lot of flooding in Queensland, isn't there, Mark?
Yeah, around Cairns, in that area.
And they're telling people to be careful because of crocs and snakes, aren't they?
Yeah, snakes aren't too bad. They usually are trying to avoid you. But the crocs, mate, you got to be careful because they're sneaky bastards. They'll ambush you. They'll just sit there quietly, and if you don't see them, you get close, they're going to take you out.
Now try to say something, sweet Jean. Say hello.
Hello, Jean.
Jean, say something. Say hello.
She's probably waiting for a connection to work build up.
How are you, Jean?
Just making fun of her. Oh, that's terrible, Ed. Where's
a woman that can't speak for a while is the best woman I have around.
Oh, jeez. I notice you're saying that while your wife's not around.
No, she's still sleeping. Gotta wake you up.
You mean you think she's still sleeping? Wait until later.
I just rolled over. I just looked. Jesus.
Yeah, don't go to sleep anytime soon, Ed.
No, Mango is getting some more teeth and shoes up all night with him. He's still out. He's not up yet.
Wow.
He was up all night, so.
Oh, Jean's dropped out.
No, she's still there. I still see her now. So now she's gone. Oh, she's gone. Poor Jean. Bye, Jean. We love you, Jean.
Yeah, I don't think her voice is that good at all. So
No.
actually, I've had a sore throat for the last couple of days and a bit of a sore chest. So
Yeah.
but I've still been getting out. I think if you just sit around and do nothing, it just makes it worse.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How are you going to connect if they do away with Hangouts? How are you going to connect?
There's Rabbit in there. There's other channels and all.
Well, do you reckon they will get rid of Hangouts?
I heard Hangouts is gone.
Yeah, they're saying 2 years' time, Hangouts won't be there anymore.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah, who knows?
Because they're providing a service and they're not getting any money for it.
Yeah, really, when you think about it, Google Hangouts in conjunction with YouTube, they'd make money on anyone that's monetized.
No.
I mean, I do know that at this point in time, YouTube loses billions of dollars on YouTube. But
well, Google has to be making money. Google has to be making money off YouTube.
No, at the moment it doesn't, but they forecasting that in the future they will. Yeah, the Google Plus I know is getting taken down, Gunner. But yeah, YouTube actually loses like $1 billion or $2 billion a year. But sorry, the YouTube, for Google. But they do expect that long-term forecast is that they'll make money on it.
Well, Hangout is going to change in how you get on YouTube because of the. Let me see. Let me go to my creator here real quick. I'll show you. Like you're gonna have to hit that try Studio Beta. That is going to change the live streaming. You know, if you go on their creator top there, that blue says try Studio Beta. That's going to be the way to get on. To start a show, you're not going to be able to go through the other way anymore.
Yeah, I haven't tried this. I haven't tried Studio Beta yet.
Yeah, that's the way. That's going to be the way to get on. I've tried it once. It's not too bad. It seems a little bit easier. It takes a couple steps. And what did I do?
What happened to Lost? He disappeared on us.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm lost too. I was screwing around and I went off.
You're still there.
Yeah, I'm still there, but I'm not still there in the sense that I lost room. I'm in Hangouts. I'm not in the room.
Andrew's gone, Gene.
Let me try to get back in the room. Is the room here?
No, give me. He wants 15 minutes, Mark. No, Lost.
I'll tell you what, Lost, we'll give you 14.
Yeah.
What's that? I'll be right back.
Are you on your new computer yet, Mark? No, you're not, are you?
No.
Okay, what are you like? You spend all that money and you keep it in a box.
Yeah, it's sitting in a box at the end of the bed at the moment.
Yeah. Next to the blow up doll, is
it? Jesus, that would never last with my dog in here.
No.
If it looks like a person, she's going to try and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful dog, but she's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
won't get along with other dogs. Won't, you know, she's all right once she meets someone, but if she doesn't know you, she's not real friendly. Makes it hard, I tell you.
Yeah, I bet. Does she ever get out by herself? You know?
Yeah, she's escaped a few times.
Yeah, it's a worry, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty well on the ball with her, so I as soon as she's out, I'm on it, and I get her back. Because what happens is at the back of this place, there's a lane, so she'll get out through the back fence there, and she just sort of up and down the lane.
Oh, right, yeah.
I had to go out and turn the water pump on. We have no water. The tank is so empty. I have to fill up the tank.
Gene, that's not true. Don't lie.
Come on, Gene, try again. Your signal's at it, isn't it?
She drives me crazy sometimes.
I know, yeah. The trouble is, she's using it because she's in Dubai. She's using an app what goes through Amsterdam. You know.
Oh, wow.
And that's the only way she can live stream or get in touch with anyone like live.
That's crazy.
It is, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Joshua, that's a pain. Gene, you keep talking like that, you ain't getting near my Geelong. And you got to get past my dog first. Yeah. Good luck with that. No worries, Joshua.
I could say something about what you just said, but I'm not going to do it.
Hello, Kevin. How you doing, mate? Good to see you.
You know that, Mark? I could say something, but I'm not going to say it.
About
what you just said. I'm not going to say it.
What's wrong with you, Ed? Normally you would just say it.
I'm going to turn a new leaf today. I'm going to try to be good today.
Bullshit. You'd never be good.
Oh my goodness.
I did a show yesterday too. I'm not going to put up with the some of these guys. I mean, I like a lot of these guys that come in here, but some of them are coming in here and just baiting people and using the channel to talk about other people. I'm not going to deal with that anymore. I'm done with it. You know, if you want to come in here and chat, that's great, but don't come in here to use my live stream for a platform for your hate.
No. It's all, well, to tell you the truth, Mark, it all seems a bit childish to me, you know.
It is.
And I'm like you. I just wouldn't have it. Simple.
Nah, well, I'm not going to.
No.
It's ruining it for the people that come in here to just have a chat and.
Yeah, just to chill out. You don't want to hear all that, do you?
Mate, I got enough shit in my own life. Rather, I don't want to hear everybody else's.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. And like this one says, mate, live long and prosper. I don't give a shit who you are. Just
yeah.
You know, enjoy yourself, enjoy life.
I can't believe there's no water in my well. How the hell
there's no water in your well?
There's no water in the well. That happened before. Now it's going to take a full day for that water to refurnish itself. That's weird.
That's because that bloody Cox drunk it all.
He probably did. I just threw the pump on the full. There's no water in the house. So I just threw the pump on the full of tanks on. There's not even pushing any water up.
What I reckon happened is Focus got there, mate, and he siphoned it out.
Maybe. I got a deep well though. That happened once before. The water levels of the well went down so low, but then it fills it right back up. It's really weird. I don't.
Don't you You haven't got a holding tank, like a reserve tank?
Yeah, I have a reserve tank, but the reserve tank is empty. I didn't turn it on last night.
Ah.
Like every couple of days, you have to fill that reserve tank up. You got to hit the pump. You got to hit the switch and let the water pump up.
No, Joshua, you got nothing to be sorry for. That's nothing, mate. That's all good. And Lefty, yeah, I remember that. I just left. I'm not gonna feed those guys. If they're gonna come in there and talk and shit like that guy did that day, I just don't want no part of it, mate. You know, if you really want to have a dig at me, do it to my face. You know, otherwise it's just pointless. I don't want to get into an argument with someone over the internet. Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
No, you're not guilty of nothing, Joshua.
Well, I'm guilty of it once in a while. It just depends how it's brought up.
Yeah, and I've said this before, you know, some trolls are intelligent and they're funny and they do it in a way that it's entertaining.
Right, Junior and DNC, they are funny trolls.
Yeah, and then you get other people who are just nasty.
Yeah.
Nah, look, Joshua, you got nothing to be sorry for at all, mate.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Not a problem, mate. Look, mate, trust me, Joshua, lots of shit gets said about me on other people's streams and
I never hear anything. I don't hear anything, Silbo. I must not go to those streams you go to.
No, people tell me.
Really? I never see anything. I must not go to those streams that you go to, or whoever's talking about you goes to.
Well, some of them I don't see, but people will send me an email showing me what was said in that.
I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, Gunner, you know, it's the same people, but try and nail them down. You can't do it because they change their names all the time. But I just take it with a grain of salt, you know, like it's no big deal to me. You know,
I did mention your name in another stream one day. I did mention your name, but it was in a good point. It wasn't bad. I said you were a good guy.
Look, I don't mind, you know, Ed. That's fine.
I said, for a wanker, he's a good guy. That's what I remember saying in this screen one day.
Oh, shit, thanks.
I did call you a wanker, but I said you're a good wanker. So that's what that was. That's what it was. So, I'm sorry, but that's where it was. Baby, you awake? Are you awake? Well, say something, kid. You lose your voice?
Oh, looks like Ed's got the wife up. He's going to be good now.
No, I'm looking at the baby's up. The baby's up. The baby's up. Mango is up. Oh, he's just
yeah, that's cool, okay. Joshua.
There he is.
Yeah, Gunner, that's normal, mate. Welcome to fatherhood, Gunner.
The kid wouldn't be getting no pizza. Jesus. If you don't want to get up and cut it, yeah, you don't need any. I'll eat it.
Yeah. When you're a dad, you're a softie, though. Have you got kids, Terry?
I've got 3 kids. I've got 4 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild.
Wow. You old man. You're older than me. Shit.
No, I'm 61, Ed.
Yeah, I'm older than you. 3, 4 grandkids. All right. I only got 1. I got 1 grandkid. I got how many kids I got? So 2. Tell them how many kids I have. Let me see.
Jesus.
2, 3, 4. I got 4 kids, 5 kids, 6 kids. Now.
Wow.
Before, yeah. And let me see. I was married to. Well, my first wife, I had 1 kid. And my second wife, I had 2 kids. And this one, well, 1 kid with her and one her kid. So, and I got 1 in the middle. I've been around the world. I have to check. was a good friend of mine going to Vietnam on vacation. I told him, if you see any redhead Vietnamese running around, they're not mine. I'm telling you right now.
I'm your 131 mark. All right. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
I think he's probably saying he's subscribed to you, isn't he?
Oh, I don't think I've got that many subscribers.
Yeah, you do. See, 131. The PC's 131. You have 130, so he's 131.
Okay.
I think I think so. I have a kid wherever I was. I think I might have a kid. I don't know. Yeah.
Crystal, it's life changing. Very. It's hard to explain how much it changes you as a person. It really does. Makes you grow up very quickly. I had no idea the impact it would have on me having a child. I tell you.
I had to raise two myself. I was divorced when my kids were small. Wow. And I got custody of them. I had to raise a boy and a girl by myself for many years. That is rough. That's rough. The boy's a piece of cake, though. I tell you, when it comes to kids, I'd rather raise a boy any day of the week. Boys are easy. Girls are just so complicated.
I found it the other way around, Ed. Yeah, my two boys was a pain in the ass. My daughter was lovely, and she still is.
Oh man, my son was easier than hell. My daughter, she even today she's a pain in the ass. Okay.
I guess it just depends. So kids all have their own personalities. How you doing, Armani?
Yeah.
Blue Gamer, how you doing?
But I need a piece of paper from her. I need a copy of my birth certificate. It's sitting in my box at home. I told my daughter 2 months ago, put the damn thing in the envelope, mail it to me. That's 2 months ago. I told her, are you going to mail that? Oh, yeah, Dad. Yeah, I'll mail it. Like when? I go, it'll probably still be there in September when I come back to the States. It'll probably still be there. I go, I need a damn birth certificate. Mail it to me. Jesus. Hey, girls.
Who's got the music on?
My wife's phone's waking her up. The her alarm clock on her phone. She'll be up. Her phone's going off.
Blue Gamer. What's this? Do you think you can send a link to join? Look, I'll let you join for a while, mate. Things are pretty calm today. Just hope your connection's better, Blue Gamer. Kev.
Her phone's laying right next to her. The kid will go over and turn it off yet.
It depends on the kids, Big Kev. I don't have a problem with any kids. Just depends. I mean, you got some pretty badly behaved kids out there. They can be annoying.
Yeah.
How you doing, bud?
Yeah, I'm drunk.
Yeah. I've been working on a game that I've done myself.
The problem with girls is when they're about 12 years old, then you have to go out and get a shotgun because you know they're getting to be a teenager.
Yeah.
So at about 12, you have to get a shotgun for little girls.
Yeah, I would have struggled with a girl, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially talking about girls, like, here's the point for you guys. Like, when a girl hits their teens, they'll just like either like skip school and like do some really weird, crazy crap with a boy.
Yeah, that's par for course, mate. Not all girls, but yeah, you'll get some girls that run amok, but you get boys that do the same.
Yeah, everybody's going to skip school. I don't know a kid that hasn't skipped school. Yeah. My son used to skip school and forge my signature with an excuse.
Yeah, well, I remember my teachers rang my mother and they said, you might as well take him out of school because he's never here anyway.
And then you have those like minority who want to just like hide vaping equipment in their backpacks from getting caught.
Bye-bye, sweetie. Have a good day. I hope your voice comes back. Okay.
And you know,
Geez, that music, Ed.
I'm not going to go turn it off. Too low over, turn it off. It's low. Hey, bitch.
You need it.
If it ain't about the goddamn, if it ain't about my damn cock,
guys, I'm gonna have to mute myself. I got a phone call coming in.
All right.
You yourself. Good.
Yeah.
First time.
I actually have something good to say right now, and that is, I'm gonna be working somewhere.
That's good. Great. That's great.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be doing?
On my work experience class, they assigned me to work at Nino's, but they don't know what position yet.
Okay. What is Nino's? What is that?
It's short for Nino Salvaggio. It's like the store where they sell fruit, vegetables, and meat.
Okay. That's good. A little extra money?
The downside is that you don't get paid. That's the only downside of that class is you don't get paid.
You don't get paid? Then go to hell. I wouldn't do that then. Hey, you're gonna make me work, you pay me.
By the time, when I graduate, I'm gonna go into California and live in LA, rent an apartment, go for college for 2 years, then get a job and where I can get paid in the entertainment business.
Yeah. I'll tell you, people going to California is the worst state in the world. I hate it. I'd say California is the worst state to live in.
What? Why?
Too liberal. And look at LA. LA is just one big slum. People sleeping all over the place. Wherever you go, there's tents, people on the sidewalk. When you go up to San Francisco, it's just as bad. San Francisco, they shit on the streets and don't even worry about it. LA is just too ridiculous. LA and San Francisco.
Yeah, that, and then, sure, there are some earthquakes in San Francisco.
Earthquakes are nothing. I've been through a lot of earthquakes. They're nothing.
Yeah.
I think I've seen every natural disaster there is, except a tsunami. I've never seen a tsunami, but everything else.
Tsunamis that I've seen only have happened in certain parts of Japan.
Well, they happen all over. They just had a real bad one in Indonesia a couple months ago. They happen all over. But I've seen everything except the tsunami. I was when a volcano erupted when I was in the Philippines in Clark. A volcano erupted right over my head. I've seen earthquakes, floods, typhoons. I see them all.
And also world flooding.
Yeah, Florida's nice. I'd go to Florida. Florida would be all right, but California.
No, I'm saying flooding, like there's some countries that have flooding problems.
Oh, all countries have flooding problems. So, to where I am now, I'm lucky. I live on a mountain, so I live on a hill. Not a mountain, but I live on a hill. So I'm not going to get flooded, but there's a lot of it.
Yeah, and then you have those third world countries that have the disease outbreaks, like Uganda.
Yeah, good way you are. Yeah.
Like in Uganda, for example, like they had this like a Ebola outbreak, like every 2 weeks or so.
I think Tony's going to get pissed off. I'm going to do it anyways. Where is it?
And then you've seen, and now like, and in 2016, people make memes about the Ebola breakout by making a Uganda version of some video game characters, and I'm like, why? I just like, why do you make memes about a third world country that has a disease outbreak?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Listen to Big Cab. Go to trade school, then go to Alaska. Make big money. That's right.
Really, trade school? No. I really go 2 years in community college.
Go take something where you can make big money at.
Yeah, I'd rather make big money in the entertainment business, and and then go ice fishing up there, because obviously it's called like the penguins up in Alaska.
Ed, you time me out, you rotten bugger.
I know, just for the hell of it. Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't time you out.
You did, it's me.
Oh, I'm sorry, I timed you out. Good. You said relax for well, I shouldn't mute you for 300 seconds. I love seeing people coming with no wrench. You better give you a wrench. You don't have no wrench. You timed out for 300 seconds.
No, that's me other channel, Ed.
But if there's one thing I love about countries is their food, especially Japan. Like when you get some of that sushi, and then you put some of the soy sauce, it's, oh my god, it's like really good. It hits the spot.
I lived in Japan for 4 years and never ate sushi. No. Never. I lived there for 4 years and never ate.
It's raw fish.
I know what sushi is.
It's lived raw there for 4 years. In a veggie wrap.
And seaweed. It's wrapped in seaweed.
Yeah, it's wrapped in seaweed. It's really good.
What is it? I'm glad you like it. As I said, I lived in Japan for 4 years and never ate sushi. Never.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, there is no penguins in Alaska. They're down south. They're in the Antarctic.
Yeah, and then Antarctica. I would never visit that, because obviously, one step in that continent and you're dead as hell.
No, you're not. I've been to Antarctica. When I was in the Air Force, I've been to Antarctica a couple times. It's not that bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, there's very few people who live there.
Nobody lives there.
That's just the Russian research station. Are you okay?
Yeah, they don't live there. They're just there for a year. They go for a year and they leave.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's just, yeah, but there's only like, well, I know that's just like only very few people and loads of penguins. Loads and loads of waddling penguins.
My daughter loves penguins. That's her. My oldest daughter loves penguins. What's up, babe?
That and also then also in the North Pole, you only have very few people at the research stations as well, because that and you have a tiny population of polar bears.
And I don't see no polar bears in Antarctica. More than
That's because they live in the north. That's because they live in the north. They live in the North Pole.
Yeah, Alaska has the polar bears.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, but they're almost extinct, though. That's what I heard.
What time is it? Oh, I was wondering, I was looking at the time. Where are you from? Where do you live? What state do you live in?
I'm from Michigan.
Michigan, okay. Oh yeah, you're from where I retired from the Air Force. Michigan.
Yeah.
They wanted to send me when I was stationed in the Philippines, and when I was getting close to getting an assignment, they wanted to send me to K.I. Sawyer, Michigan, which is way, way up there. And I said, no, I was not going to go to Michigan.
Okay, and then well, I say the best animals have to go to China, because China has the cutest bear, which has to go, which is the panda bear. Panda bears are really cute.
That's what was how cute they are. They'll tear you apart.
Yeah.
Try that again. Try that again. No. Thank you.
Yeah, and then you have like these and then you have I'm pretty sure all over the world nowadays, and since technology's evolved, you'll have your regular phone pranks, and because I've seen several phone pranks from Domino's Pizza, and where this guy, he would act like he was from the southern part of the U.S. and say, and he would talk like this and say, "Hi, Domino's. I think my wife and I are sick, constipated. I think you can give us a refund." And then Domino's says, "Sir, calm down. We didn't know your food was poisoned. Well, I need a refund." And then so on and so forth. Like, I've seen those animated phone pranks, and geez, this individual who pranks Domino's and other this guy can impersonate anybody within the world's accent.
We had when I was stationed in Vietnam, we had actually had pizza delivered from Domino's to Vietnam. Believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
We had a friend of ours used to fly in and out of Vietnam all the time. He'd go to Domino's, and Domino's actually gave us 12 trays of pizza for free.
Oh, and my God.
Our friend brought them over on the C-141 for us. Yeah.
Yeah, and then,
cool. Because somebody pranked them, they called them up and ordered them, and then Domino's there right near the Travis Air Force Base. They freaked out when he said, "Well, I have a friend that'll be coming in to pick them up for us." And then he goes, "Well, you can't get in here in 30 minutes. Do we get them for free?" And the manager laughed so hard, he just set up a bunch of trays of pizza.
Oh yeah, and then I remember this angry Indian restaurant scam, and where this guy who would act like he was Indian, and then with an Indian accent, he would go, "Hello, I need to give me a scary screensaver," and then the manager say, "What?" do you have a quality or what? Sir, what is it you're looking for? Look, I'm trying to find high quality, but apparently I got the low quality. And then he goes on and rambling. And then it goes to the point where I laugh so hard because there's this moment where he goes, "You must look in London." Goes, "No, no, 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 non man. It's that man. What non man instead?"
I'm trying to time out Thunder, but I can't. He doesn't have his. Damn, I can't time you out. Piss me off. So you're
That's
sitting
all right.
out there. You're sitting out there, no wrench on your name. I can't time you out.
Oh yeah, but I can time you out and kick you off the panel, and I can have lots of fun with you.
You better give Terry a wrench. Give Terry a wrench, please. Because I timed out Terry.
Terry's got a wrench.
No, he doesn't. I timed him out.
No, Ace.
Oh, that was other name.
I come in with my other channel, didn't I? It's me.
Yeah.
And he timed me out.
I timed him out. So how's your other channel? Okay, you're lucky.
Oh, it's me. Is that you, Terry?
Yeah, I know who he was. And he was being a smart ass, so I timed him out.
It's me being a smart.
Oh yeah, here's one tip for you guys: if you're sleeping at 3 o'clock and want to wake up and play, the Ouija board, don't do it. Because if you ask the spirits what's the meaning of life, they'll just be a dick and they'll just say these nuts.
Crystal, what are you doing today?
Because I've seen some incidents where a guy he pulled out his Ouija board at 3 a.m. and he asked what is the meaning of life on his Ouija board, and the ghosts were being a dick and said, "These nuts."
The meaning of life is these nuts, huh? Okay.
You got to believe in that shit, I guess.
Yeah, I don't believe in that shit.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, but I found some really weird ghost sightings on the internet or some stuff you don't believe, because obviously these people who don't know what is real and what is not, and then you have the creepy haunted dolls that go around and these abandoned homes and try to freak people out.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Me too. I don't believe that too. The Filipinos are very suspicious about ghosts and everything.
Yeah, I've heard that.
I laugh at them.
And I mean,
if you ever want to see what's spooky, go to Sticky Horror. You go there, all the fake doctors in the world take away. You go to Sticky Horror and see a fake doctor, he'll cure you.
Oh my God! And and there was this one guy who tried to play a prank on his fellow friends, and where he tried to summon I don't know, Hitler on the Ouija board at 3 a.m.
Oh shit!
What are you doing, Mango? What are you doing, Mango?
First of all, who summons a madman on the Ouija board? And second of all, why would you do this in the first place? They'll just do some creepy ass shit to you.
I think people just like to scare themselves, Blue Gamer.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, viewer discretion advice for people in this chat. If you want to play Ouija board, just make sure you don't piss off the spirits, or else they'll just haunt your life.
Listen, mate, Blue Gamer, the only person you don't want to piss off is me. I'd be more worried about me than any ghost.
He's playing with his slow ride. He's playing with his sister.
You can hear him.
That's both of them. He has a long sleeve shirt on, and he pulled the shirt down over his hands, like he has no hands. It's weird. What a weird kid that is.
At least they're happy.
Yeah, they play together. They play real good together.
Anyways, I have to go. So thank you guys for having me on the panel.
No worries.
Have a good day, a good evening rather for you.
No worries, gamer.
Yeah. Bye.
Take care, mate. Bye.
Man, I looked outside this morning. I'm actually getting a fence. The suckers, one part of it is almost up there. I'm really.
He's laughing. It's brilliant.
That's his sister laughing.
That's his sister. Brilliant laugh.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit pissed off at the moment. My son's car has been classed as a write-off.
Oh, really?
And I've just spent like $500 putting a new CD player in there for him, and they won't let him take it out the car now.
Say what?
I bought a $500 CD player and had it put in his car. They won't let him take it out the car. No, so he's lost that. That was his Christmas present I got him.
I'll be damned. Okay, sorry about that, buddy. Okay, sorry about that, buddy. Here's the original CD. I'll put it back in.
Yeah, well, that's what we said. That's what I told him to tell him, that he's got the original one. Put that back in.
Right.
And they won't let him do it, he reckons. But I'm just angry because, they'll take advantage of a young lad. He should have let me do it. He should have let me handle it.
So how much is the insurance company going to pay him?
Oh, bugger all, mate. He had a $7,000 car, and I think they're going to pay him about $3,900.
Jesus Christ.
And there's no way that there's $9,000 worth of damage to it, because the crash was at like 20 kilometers an hour.
Yeah.
It pretty well did no damage to the car in front of him. And it was at such a light impact that the airbags didn't even go off.
Yeah. Well, can't you buy it back off the insurance company, Mark?
Yeah, you probably could, but then you'd have to pay for the repairs on top of that as well.
Yeah,
so it depends on how much they get for the car. So if they auction off the car and the car hasn't got that much damage, someone might pay $3,000 for it. So then we pay $3,000 for it, and then we probably got another, maybe $5,000 bloody repairs.
Right, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Well, CD player, radio, slow ride, but it's got all the Bluetooth and MP3. You can throw USB into it and all that. It was a modern one.
What do you mean slow ride? I've still got an 8-track in my motor.
Really?
No.
Jesus.
What I would do, I would tell the insurance company, and you probably get away with it. Say, hold, before you total it, I want another price. I want to take it to another garage.
That's what I wanted to do. My son's just.
And then as it's going to the garage, you take the goddamn CD out of it.
That's right.
When it gets to the garage, let him total it.
I've told my son all this, and I told him to take me down there to have a look at it, because there's no way there's $9,000 damage to it.
No.
But he's handled it all, and he's just left me out of the loop, and I'm not happy. Not happy at all. I tried to tell him that, that if they can take advantage of you, they will,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I never, like the insurance companies, they do have their own people they work with. But hey, you don't have to work with those people. You can take it any way you want and get an adjustment off on somebody else.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not happy. I'm a little bit PO'd about it all. And I'm not happy with my son either, because he should have just given me the phone numbers and let me handle it. Oh, hang on. He's on the phone again. I just got to mute myself.
He's 21 years old. He's big enough to go on his own. He's learning. He's learning. That's it. He's gonna learn the way. He's gonna learn the hard way. Terry, what are you doing in the southern part of France? Why are you in France? You're in Englishman.
I moved over here from England.
I know you're from England, but you're in France.
Well, when I got divorced about a year later, I met a girl. And
Okay.
she asked me to come to France for the weekend. So I come over here and I liked it. You know, I liked it. Really did like it.
Yeah, that's great. The French, what I hear about France is they don't like foreigners.
No, that's Paris. They don't. If you go to Paris, they don't like it.
Yeah.
But the rural part of France, they love foreigners.
Well, yeah. That company's having their own problems. France is having their problems, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you go back to England. England's having their problems too with the Brexit stuff. Oh my goodness, they have their problems up there.
Yeah, but that's not as bad as everyone thinks it is. I don't think.
Yeah. Okay, I don't blame them. Yeah, I think the EU is going to go under someday, anyways. They should just let their countries rule themselves. Oi. Quiet.
Yeah, it's good thinking, Gunner. You're not a mechanic.
It's bad when you buy a vehicle, you take it off the lot, and you already lose $3,000. You get in and turn the car on, take it off the lot, and the blue book falls.
That's it, yeah. That's the trouble with buying a new vehicle, Ed, isn't it? As soon as you turn the key, like you said, you lose money.
Money. Yep.
Oh, how's the cheeky bugger just wants me to take him to look at a car, and he's asked me for $4,000.
So where were you the other day when I wanted to take a look at cars at Turkey? All of a sudden you want to look at cars, huh?
Oh, look, mate, I'm just a bloody walking ATM to that kid.
Yeah. How much is the car you're looking at? $4,000, right?
No, it's a Ford XR6 2005. But I don't know. We'll have to have a look at it, I guess. So no harm looking.
Yeah.
It's hard, Gunner, when you only got one son, and like because of the divorce and shit. I didn't see him for 2.5 years, so it's hard to say no to him.
It's hard to say no to your kids no matter what.
Yeah.
You want to, you really want to. You're so fed up with them sometimes, but you can't say no to them.
It's hard.
They got your ass. It is. It's hard.
Yeah. Get him a scooter.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to say no when you can't afford to say yes, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he knows I'm cashed up though, the little bugger.
Yeah.
Preparing for the pee. Oh no.
Yeah,
but he can handle himself. He just couldn't do it. So what the heck? Living wet where? Now he knows.
Well, At 21, I still expect him to make a few blues yet. Make a few more mistakes. I just don't want to get him into the habit of thinking that I'm going to bail him out all the time.
Yeah, that's it.
And I'm kind of pissed off that his mother's not helping him at all.
Yeah.
She's kind of left him to his own, and that really bugs me.
Yeah, that would.
But what do you do?
Does he live with his mum, Mark?
Yeah, but she's never there, mate.
All right.
She takes off and stays with her boyfriend and fucking leaves him on his own, mate. The other day, he because he had no car, he couldn't get out and get food, and there's no food in the house for him.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. She's become the most selfish. Yeah, like I said, mate, I wish the karma bus would hit her and then reverse back over the top of her.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not a nice thing to say, I know, but she's just so selfish, and she's got one son. You'd think she'd be, no worries, lost. You think that when you got one son, you can always make time for your kid,
Yeah.
I'd walk through fire for my son.
Mm.
So.
Slow ride sounds like a good Dr. Phil episode.
Everyone's a comedian, Slow Ride. Hey, Jedi, how you doing, brother? Yeah, good to see you.
What's happening, boys?
The Texan stud. How you doing, mate? Oh, we just lost Ed. We lose Ed and we gain Lost.
Oh, there you go.
That was definitely a fair trade.
Yeah, Gunner. Some people, I just don't understand it. Back in the day, she was a real good mother, doted over him. Now she seems to just only give a shit about herself. I don't understand it.
After you spend years with Mark, that's what you become.
Thanks. No, my only problem was, mate, that I never used to worry too much about myself. I used to do everything for them. That was the problem, I think.
Sounds familiar.
You hear these horror stories about some marriages, and you can understand why some women are bitter in that. But when you in the situation where you do everything for them and give them everything, it's
yeah.
Yeah, they get a little comfortable with that and don't realize, I guess, huh?
Yeah, and then they go to the family courts, mate, and take you for everything you got.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Don't worry.
So when you get married again?
Hang on, I got the phone call again.
It's $4.5 now. It's just gone up.
Terry, how many times have you been married?
I've only been married once. I was married for 33 years. And then she decided she wanted a change and just went.
Yeah, so that's always nice.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I've only been married 6 years now. I don't know if I would even be alive to make it to 33 years.
$6 years is a good time, isn't it?
Guess next year will be the 7-year itch. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Yeah, but the girl I come over to France with, we was together for we was together for 7 years, and she always told me she's never ever been with somebody for over 7 years. And sure enough, as soon as the 7th year come along, she wanted to go as well. So,
just got some good news, guys.
what's that?
Well, my
Get
son.
married? Congratulations.
No, my son rang the place where the car is and told him that, look, my dad's pissed off and he's coming down to fucking see yous.
Yeah.
And they actually they asked him, is your dad's first name Mark? Because they got my son's last name.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah. And they fucking knew who I was, mate. And they said, look, come and replace, bring the original stereo down and we'll replace it.
Good. Nice one.
So, yeah, it pays to be a bastard when you're younger.
Yeah.
But it's surprising that I'm surprised anyone recognised the name, but
yeah,
probably guess I shouldn't be that surprised. Well, that's something anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a result, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit surprised I didn't expect it. That's for sure.
I thought he was ringing you up to say it's $4.5 grand now.
No. Yeah, Dad, I've got some good news. I just rang him and told him that you're really pissed off and you're going to come down there.
Yeah.
And yeah, Jedi. It's probably not a good thing though. It's probably why when ever the cops come to get me, there's usually 6 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's kind of funny, man, because like for 20 years I've just done nothing, man. I've been on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they've said, yeah, bring the original one down and you can swap it over. But poor buggy's lost his mags. He just put new mags and tyres on there and a new exhaust and all that. So he's lost that.
All right.
But at least now too, I'll get to see the damage on the car, and
that's it. Yeah.
If it doesn't look that bad, mate, I'm going to grab someone by the scruff of the neck and put their head at the front end of that car and ask them to explain where the 9000 is.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, stuff. Some of their estimates that they give you for crash repairs.
Well, I just don't understand. Like my son said, it was very low speed, and the airbags didn't go off, so you wouldn't expect too much damage. Yeah, I guess so, Lefty. I just, if the airbag hasn't gone off, though, it's not like it's a big impact, though. Usually, if it's a reasonable impact, the airbags will go off. And the car in front of him, he did pretty well no damage to, so I don't know. I guess it's the, all the plastic in these cars now. I mean, it costs you, what, a couple $1,000s for the front bar, and then, but he said it got to the point where the front was pushed in and the damaged the radiator, so. Yeah, well, they're supposed to, Gunner, they're already supposed to be sending him out a check today. So, I don't know. I'm just glad he can get the stereo back out of there.
Oh, so this other car he's going after is about $8.5 grand then, yeah? 8 grand, something like that?
No, it's 4,000. He wants me to pay for it.
Oh, right. So he wants to keep the insurance money and you to buy him the new car.
Yeah. He's a class act, isn't he? I'll have a look and anyway see what it's like, but he has to learn from his own mistakes too. I don't want to just like it was different when he was younger and living at home.
Yeah.
You know what, Slow Ride, that is, and I'm really pissed off because I started teaching him how to drive, and then that's when we broke up, and so I never got to see him. So the guy who did end up teaching him and giving him his license needs to have his ass kicked. I mean, he drives all right, I guess, but his parking sometimes takes a couple of goes to get the car straight, which is just, I don't know. I think that's just a skill that you should have by the time you get your license. But he's a normal 21-year-old, very, very heavy on the pedal.
Yeah.
At least give him a tank of gas.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I might do that, Gunner. Maybe pay for his insurance. I'll see anyway. See what happens.
So what did he do? Hit someone up the arse or something? Or
yeah. He was in the traffic and going along slowly, and he looked down at the stereo and bang.
Yeah. Oh, so it's your fault because you bought him a new fucking stereo. That's what it was.
Thanks, Terry.
Yeah,
that's why I want you to buy him a new car.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Stereo.
Oh, shit. Good on you.
Well, that's the logic they use, isn't it, at that age?
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are just as classy as my son, I tell you.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I'm glad he's not here to listen to you guys. Well, yeah, hands-free. I mean, it's one of those ones that it comes with the little remote control and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't even know why you'd need a remote control, really.
No, I know. It's daft. It's just another gimmick, isn't it?
Yeah. And
like we were saying before, it's probably voice activated and all.
Well, the thing is now, if he gets the car that he's looking at, the controls for the stereo are on the steering wheel, which means that he's going to have to get a whole different wiring loop now.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have that on his Ford Focus.
No. There might be an adapter. There might be an adapter market and just to couple it up with. You know?
Be like a wiring loop that you'd have to add to it.
Yeah.
Shit will be shit, so why give a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got angry about the accident, and in fact, the only thing I was worried about was him. You know, like making sure he was okay. So,
well, that's it. Yeah.
You know, that was the most important thing. I never end up getting angry about it. There's no point in that. You know, I've always been pretty. I've never smacked him with growing up. For him, it was always time out or stop him from playing his games for a while. They were the punishments that he would get. Much different to my upbringing, where the old man mate would. He had that spare the rod, spoil the child attitude.
Mm.
But I didn't want to be like that with him, so. And I can't complain, you know, he's a good kid. He doesn't do drugs. Yeah, time out, slow ride.
Yeah.
He doesn't do drugs. He doesn't really drink. You know, he might have one to be social with his friends now and again. Lots of people do that, Gunner. Lots of people make pages up for their dogs. Geez, I couldn't do it with my girl. It'd be a hate channel. Yeah, she's such a, I don't know. She's a pain, but she probably thinks the same about me, so. Yeah, Jedi, so did I, mate. I used to get, like, that's why I started boxing at 13, because I got sick of getting beaten up. My old man was, he's, very old school and very quick to get angry, where for me, I tend not to get angry real quick, but you know, I can get angry, that's for sure. But not like my dad. Yeah, that was hilarious, Gunner.
His eldest daughter has a birthday party for her dog.
Jesus, Tony. Well, that's I used to on the birthdays of my dogs, I'd go get them a treat, just go buy them a marrow bone to go and chew on. But all the dogs would get one, so it was a birthday for all of them 3 times a year. Yeah, I can imagine Amani. Yeah, he is a good kid, Joshua. Just how to explain? He does have Asperger's, and he's at the bottom 10% of that. So he's very high functioning, very. Oh wow, Jedi! I remember the judo with you. But he's very high functioning and pretty intelligent kid. But he does have some social issues, and I guess at times takes things for granted. Yeah, my dad hated it, Jedi, once I could fight back. And it was kind of funny. We'd always clash, and so as a teenager and that, I was always away from home. But once I left home and had got my own place and that, the relationship changed altogether, you know. It was like when I was living at home, he couldn't wait to get rid of me. And then when I left home, he was coming around and going, "What's the matter? You don't come and see us anymore." It's kind of funny, the relationship you have with your father.
Mm.
But I said, he was very old school, a good dad, bar being tough. But he was one of those fathers who'd never tell you he loves you or anything like that. That wasn't part of his makeup. RC Dre in the house. How you doing, David?
Ah, David, what are you doing, mate? You're up late again, like me. Oh no, it's not so late for you. You're an hour behind, aren't you? Yeah.
Yeah, judo's a good one to have too, Jedi. I remember a mate of mine, Chris, and his girlfriend Dina. She was into judo, and I remember this bouncer got on top of him one day at a nightclub, and fucking next minute, mate, Dina, his girlfriend's got this guy in some sort of bloody wrist lock, mate, and dragging the bouncer off of her boyfriend. It was pretty funny.
Yes, it's 12:30 here, David. Yeah, I'm up late. Yeah, got to get up for work at 6. There you go. Oh.
Oh, what time is it there for you, Terry?
It's coming up to 25 to 1 in the morning.
Oh shit!
I'll be off in a little while. I'll stay a bit longer. I don't really sleep a lot anyway, to tell you the truth, Mark.
Yeah, same here. Although lately I've been getting a bit of sleep, which is good. Yeah, Tony. I never got to really change my dad. He was who he was. He's passed away. Him and Mum and my brother, one of my brothers actually, they all passed away within 6 months of each other in 2013. So it was a pretty big blow that year.
Oh,
But we definitely had a better relationship once I was in my own house, and yeah, I had a pretty good upbringing. He did all the right things with teaching us manners and shit like that. Yeah, no worries, RC Dre. Thanks. He did all the right things. Used to take me out, take my dad, my brother fishing, and he'd take me hunting. So
yeah.
He was a real outdoors person. Yeah, thanks, Jedi.
It's one thing you don't get a lot nowadays, is it? People teaching their kids manners. You know?
No. Oh, my father was big on it, mate. No
Yeah.
talking with your mouth full of food, no eating
That's right.
with your mouth open, and please, thank you.
Yeah.
And I brought my son up like that too. Actually, my wife used to get on my case saying to leave him alone, but I think that at the end of the day, I think a little manners goes a long way with people.
Oh yeah, and it doesn't cost anything either, does it? You know, to be polite.
No, but that's what my father used to say: is their manners cost you nothing and will get you everywhere, and it's true. I think people have a little bit more respect for you and will give you more time if you have some manners.
Oh yeah.
But he was very old school.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what happened. I wonder if Ed's wife heard what he said earlier.
Probably, yeah.
He probably nabbed him. Oh, ow. Yeah, Joshua, the dad was big on that. Definitely. Jedi, I agree that is one of the things I think's wrong with this younger generation. They do lack manners and respect. Yeah, I know that you can throw that line in about respect is earned, but I think when you're younger, it doesn't hurt to just respect everyone. How you doing, Linda? It's one of those things. My mother used to swear like she was a soldier, mate. Yet my father, he never swore. He hated it. Uh, I was 40 years old, and my father was still telling me off about swearing. He'd pick me up on it. It was just the way he was brought up, I guess. He hated swearing, yet my mother would swear all the bloody time. And growing up, my God, don't get Dad pissed off. I remember one time I gave the old lady a mouthful of shit, and she chased me outside, and we had this big Granny Smith's apple tree, and I climbed up the tree so she couldn't get me. And I was pissing myself laughing at her until she said, "You wait till your dad gets home and I tell him." Mate, I was down out of that tree so fast.
Yeah.
It wasn't about to mess with the old man. Actually, I reckon what happened is, I reckon she said that she was going to chop the tree down to get me out, and then the old man would go crazy because the tree got chopped down. Oh, you off, Jedi? See you later, mate. Yeah, but we used to cop the old "wait till your father gets home" line all the time.
Yeah.
And he was one of those people too. He hated us sitting in front of watching TV. He'd come home from work because he was a shift worker, and so if he came home during the afternoon and it was a weekend and we were in front of the TV, mate, it was like, "Come on, outside, get out and play."
Yeah, and you got anything better to do?
Yeah, well, he was when we were younger, he always used to take us to the beach, and then as we got a little bit older and he got busier, he put a swimming pool in the backyard. So we always had the pool, and go out with the footy and the cricket bat, whatever. And yeah, kids suing parents, that's totally ridiculous, slow ride.
Oh, no, that's so nonsense, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, they have come real soft. But you know what, RC Dre, if you look back over the generations, we were probably softer than what our parents were, and they were maybe softer than what theirs. It's trickled down the line. I think each generation is getting softer and softer. Yeah, Dad put a pool in for us. We had to piss in a tub. Yeah, and I bet you lived in a hole in the ground. And you had to get up. And you had to get up 1 hour before you went to bed.
That's it, yeah. And lick the road clean, then get beaten to sleep with a carving knife when you got home. Yeah.
What was that? Monty Python's.
Monty Python's, yeah.
You tell that to kids of today, and they won't believe
No,
it.
they don't believe it. Yeah, that was brilliant.
That was hilarious.
Gummy Bear, how you doing?
And it's not my birthday, so I'm not sure why you're saying happy birthday, Gummy Bear.
I've seen Gummy Bear about quite a bit.
Yeah, I've seen him too, making some comments here and there.
All right.
No, it's not RC Dre. My birthday's half a year away. Oh, thanks.
But he done that with me on nearly every bloody channel. He'll come in and say, "Oh, it's Terry's birthday today. Happy birthday, Terry." Every chat, he done it for about 2 weeks.
No, not every day's my birthday, mate. Jesus, I hate to think how old I'd be by now.
Yeah.
Oh God, Gunner, you're a bastard. It's nice to have friends, isn't it, Gunner? No worries, David. Loss must be working or something because he's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I got a big demo today, man. I'm making a ton of noise.
No worries, mate.
So it's been a pain in the ass today.
We know you're here in spirit.
I'm always here in spirit.
Good to see you too, Al. You've been on a bit more lately, so it's cool to see you out and about.
Evening.
Evening, David.
Happening?
Hey, David.
Gentlemen, are we all good?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, not bad.
You're at Lake Terry? What's going on?
Yeah, I just don't feel tired today. Although I've been working my nuts off all day, I just don't feel like going to bed yet.
Oh, like wide awake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I had insomnia last night, man. I didn't probably go to sleep till like 3 in the morning.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wide awake in bed trying to...
Yeah, it's just one of those nights, man. It was just...
Yeah, you just get bored. You just want to get back up and go on the internet.
Yeah, trouble is there's only so much masturbating you can do in one night.
I'm just wondering.
Exactly, mate. Yeah, you got our make after a while.
I'm just wondering if it didn't have something to do with that Colombian beauty he's sleeping to next to every
Actually,
night.
that was
Probably
another weird thing because we did the hibbity dibbity last night, and it usually is a pretty good indicator I'm going to sleep well. And that
must have completely wore you out. That's what it was.
Yeah.
He's grabbing that booty and the boobs, mate.
Yeah.
damn right.
Damn right, yeah, damn right. Blame my brother for that. What's he doing? Dismantling a warehouse?
Yeah.
Like he's ripping metal poles down there.
What do you like at fixing up cars, Lost?
Yeah, I was going to say. He can strip one down pretty well, I imagine.
Oh, that's brilliant, David. The Avatar. I've just seen it.
Oh, you like it, Ter? Thought I'd jazz it up a bit, mate.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
I can't wait to do a Jacob one now.
Yeah. No, you don't want to face with a carrot going in his mouth, do you?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think.
How you doing, Augie?
I'm gonna replace the net with a carrot. Ter, what you reckon?
Yeah. Oh, Augie.
How is it, Augie? All good, brother? Yeah, a bit of revenge on Terry. He's took too long on that fish, Aug. The piranhas are fine out.
Yeah.
How you think, Mark? Anyway, you all right?
Yeah, mate. Nah, yes. Same shit, different day, mate.
Yeah, mate. How's the trolls and that on the channel calm down a bit?
Seem to have. I don't think they want to make an appearance at the moment because I know I'll remove the wrenches as soon as they jump on here.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, man. Keep the hammer down on them, dude.
I tell you what,
check.
Last night I did a stream and a lot of you guys know I originally started off. How you doing, Augie? Started off with the Thai vloggers. One of them jumped on the channel last night. I haven't seen him for nearly a year. A great guy. His channel on YouTube is Go Hopping. He's a young lad. He's a young lad from the UK. Worked in China for 10 years. Now he's working in Thailand. Right. Check out his YouTube channel. What I'll do is I'll put up the link to his webpage as well, because if you like looking at sexy girls, this guy has got, this guy has
research, obviously. I'll have a look for research and that, but
mate, look, this guy has got an eye for women, I tell you that.
What's he, photographer then? Is he Mark, or does he just take random pictures?
No, what he does, he's a vlogger, and what he goes around, and he goes around. Where am I going?
He's a bra salesman, Terry, by the sound of it. He's Nick Marley, and he got around with a suitcase with a couple of bras in.
But he goes around to the bars and he does reviews on the nightlife in Thailand.
Oh right, like I got you, yeah.
But he'll ask the owners of the nightclub first and make sure, the managers, whatever, and make sure it's all right to film there. And he'll go in there and.
But they're obviously going to give him. They're going to give him the best night of his life, isn't they? If he's reviewing their place. Like all the girls they got working from, they're going to send them all over, aren't they? Obviously.
There's the link.
What a job.
There's the link to his webpage. If you guys want to check it out, and I'll tell you what, mate. When it comes to
Go Babu's cousin or anything, is it?
No, not related at all. This is a good go. This guy.
That's good.
But I tell you what, mate. If he finds the girls with the sexiest asses, I mean, he's got pretty good taste in women, I reckon. But yeah, check out his site. He's got a YouTube page as well. He's going to start doing some more videos, and
he got a shop on there as well, is he?
Yeah. He's got some
quite a big company then.
Well, it's not really a company; it's just him.
Yeah, but his website's nice. It's well laid out.
Yeah. He's a pretty
professional.
He's a pretty clever lad. I'm not sure. I can't remember how old he is. He's not real old.
You say he's from the UK?
Yeah, Scotland.
Oh, Scotland. Oh, yeah.
Scotland.
And he went to work in China for 10 years.
Yeah.
And he's just moved to
Thailand. What does he do work-wise then, Mark?
I'm not really sure, but I got a feeling it might be something to do with teaching. So.
Oh right, yeah. I said it'd be teaching electronics over there, wasn't it?
It's
go over from Scotland, I imagine.
It's been like he pulled up last night, and I hadn't seen him in like 12 months. So, I'm just giving him a shout out, helping him out with his YouTube channel and his webpage.
Oh, come on, here, terrified with you. The world famous Thai massage here. My God.
I don't know if you guys have pulled up the page or not, but if you have, you can see that he's got good taste in women.
Oh yeah, I've just been on there.
Christ.
Didn't you
like 20 women sat in a sauna with little ankle warmers on. My God. I wouldn't even get to them, Tara. I'd pass out. I wouldn't even make it in. The heat would get me, I think. Jesus.
He's a nice lad, and I think he's even got a members section there where you can get a little bit more raunchier videos.
Yeah, I imagine what he's shot sort of like.
Because he was saying last night, he did tell us, like in Pattaya, what the most X-rated go-go club is there, and from what other guys were saying when he was talking about it, is that it is pretty raunchy there.
I imagine it's pretty bad, like the worst of the worst over there. I imagine you could pay to see anything, to be honest, mate. Inside,
yeah. I'm not so sure it's like real bad, but it definitely X-rated stuff anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't be like your main I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean.
You're not going to get a
On the
donkey
limit,
show.
it ain't gonna be. Yeah, it ain't gonna be on the limit stuff, is it? Ever. But I mean, all the girls are gorgeous, aren't they? At the end of the day.
Oh, look, mate. I mean, he's good at editing, and he seems to find the real hot girls and put them on the video. So, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, I'm not a big watching vlogs, to be honest. But if the person who's doing vlogs having fun, some of them is like they're like robotic, aren't they? You can tell they're not enjoying it. They're just putting another video on YouTube. Well, you see some vlogs are having like loads of fun. You actually enjoy the video. That's the ones I'll thumbs up and comment more.
Well, what he's done is just put up the to show people and give you a bit of a rundown on the nightlife over there and where to go and what to see. And if you're into the nightclub scene, if you're into that.
I suppose that's what you do if you went over there, wouldn't you? You can have a quiet night in if you went away to Thailand, are you? You're going to want to check out.
Yeah,
I mean, traditions in what like the bars are like over, I'd imagine.
I mean, I'm guessing a lot of people prefer the quieter bars and shit like that, but you know, there's still a lot of people that like.
Depends what you're going. Yeah, but if you're going out with a group of mates, you ain't going to want a quiet bar, are you? To be honest.
That's right. Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't pay to go on holiday and have a quiet drink in. Do you know what I mean? That's not the point of it, is it?
Yeah.
And it depends on your age too. I mean, if you're a younger guy, you definitely want to go and party and have a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, lost. I totally agree. I still do that now, mate. To be honest.
Yeah.
I can have a quiet drink. I can have a quiet drink over here.
But that's what he does. He just does a guide for people so that they can see what's out there, and just does a rundown on all the different go-go bars. And
well, he's probably helping a lot of people out. A lot of people watch his vlogs, and then it's always good to be forewarned before forearmed, isn't it? Before you get over there, at least you've got a few spots to, if it all goes wrong on the fly, you can at least go back to a few pubs that he's called out.
I see Augie's delved right into it. Look, it's $88 for a lifetime.
Straight in with the payments. I didn't even go that far. That ain't bad, mate.
Well, actually, last night he offered me free membership.
Lifetime. Fucking lifetime. I thought it was going to be yearly. Jeez.
I said that I'd probably just, rather than give me free membership, I'll just buy a membership to help support him because he's a good lad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just for his website. Sorry, 88, isn't it?
Yeah.
Membership. I thought he was on about. I'm still thinking about the massage place. I was thinking, geez, that's good for a year for a lifetime membership. There, $88. Yeah. I was like, Christ. I'll ask if they got a room. We'll move in.
That's important. Did you ever go on a channel called Manga Me Sideways?
Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have. I've never heard of that one.
He's another guy. Yeah, Slow Ride. I guess you can call it a mongering site, but he's a young lad, and that's what they do, mate. They go over there to have a good time, and
yeah, they're like gap year, isn't it? A lot of them do it when if they're going to uni over here, they'll have a year or two out and go traveling.
And all these
cities. Well, you know, think about it. You take a 3-week vacation. You know,
well, same as Americans, I imagine. Think they lost. Think a lot of Americans go to Europe for a tour, like.
Yeah, of course. You know, like I didn't go over there specifically to go to like Angeles City or Pattaya, but man, you have 2 or 3 days there and have a good time with your buddies. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, and it's good if you got a site like GoGo Hopping because then he gives you a rundown on what places are worth going to and
what to avoid. That's the main thing. What you want to avoid more than anything. He got experience, hasn't he? So
he'd let you know what you're going to see there, and
yeah. I want to see a little winky. I don't want to see a little ass dancing and a winky fall out. That's what I don't want to see, Tara. Fuck that.
Oh God.
Sounds like a guy I've seen before called King Epic. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
King that when the sticky back plastic tape wears off and it falls off.
I'll tell you what.
He talks about all those places too.
Other than King Epic, one that you guys want to have a look at, and I'll give him a shout out here, is Dead Farang.
Oh yeah.
I like that guy, you know, because he gets off the beaten path too.
But not only that, he's funny. He's got a great. I agree. He did a vlog on the Ladyboys in Thailand, and he's there, and he's walked into this bar, and he said, "Look, yeah, I'll do this. I'm going to take one for the team." And then he's there. Look, oh, whoops, I'm I don't mean it like that, boys. But he's got a great sense of humour. But Dead Farang, definitely one worth looking at.
I have to check him out. Yeah, I like humour. He's got to hit me spot on with the humour, to be fair.
He is. He's funny as he's an Aussie guy.
Yeah.
But definitely worth looking at. Dead Farang. King
Epic travel vlogs. They're pretty cool. I'm not really a big travel person, Mark, to be honest. Like, I'm not that interested in it, but I do like watching other people. It's nice to see around the world and that.
Well, you got one guy, his name's Thailand Red, who goes around with a hidden camera looking at all the streetwalkers and all that. And
fuck on that channel. I want to get a reputation. How does he get away with that, though, on YouTube? Because he's not showing nothing, I guess, is it?
Well, yeah, there's nothing
nothing over the top. Yeah, you can still get away with it, like.
He'll just walk down like Beach Road and show you all the freelancers that are waiting for customers and shit like that.
Yeah, I've had a few, like, you subscribe to some channels, and like when you first subscribe to them, like, they just got normal vlogs. Then it's like more and more girls, and you're like, this is what this channel's about, isn't it? Obviously. Yeah, more videos they put out, like, you think, you know, unsub now, time to unsub.
Well, Dead Farang shows you a bit more. He'll show you like places to stay and give you prices and give you a rundown on what those places are like.
Yeah.
Gunner, I think he's going to get back into it soon. I've seen something recently from him. But yeah, he's had a bit of a break from it all.
Yeah.
But definitely one because you know he's got a sense of humour. He does it he's a very clever lad. But it's more than just. I mean, he will show you the girls and all that stuff.
Thing is, like everyone goes on about it, but I love the look of Thailand and like the Philippines and that. But that weather system, man, I couldn't live like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, have a bad and one day your ice is there and the next day your ice ain't. I couldn't deal with that shit.
I guess you got to experience it to know. Yeah,
I know you get the paradise out of it. It's beautiful every day. Do you know what I mean? It's like living a dream. The views in that. Don't get me wrong, but like just to risk all that to build something up and then see it destroyed, like, and the chances are really high as well. I mean, that's what puts me off more than anything, I think.
Yeah, Slow Ride. Big Kevin Thailand. He took down all his Pattaya bar videos. I think it was like he lost 1 million hours in views or something like that.
Who was that?
Kevin Thailand.
Oh yeah, when you said, yeah.
He's an English guy who's now retired over there.
What's about his own bar and that, is he?
No. He's just retired, living there. Just hooked up with a girl as well, so he's just living the life.
That's why I could do that. I could run a bar over there, like as a business or something.
It's not
busy.
It's not easy. My brother.
Oh, no, you ain't gonna make no money on REO. To be fair, it'd be more like
no, it's not.
Keep yourself busy to be anything.
It's not the money. My brother, he had a bar in Phuket. But if you listen to another guy, the Land of Smiles, a guy called Simon, he'll tell you, because he's run a bar over there, been a manager of a couple of bars, and he'll tell you, managing the girls and that is not that easy. You have to have a go.
Oh no, I meant more. No, I didn't mean that. So I just meant a normal bar. Do you know what I mean, like an English bar or something?
Oh yeah.
But you'd have to have it in a tourist area. Obviously, you ain't gonna make no coin anyway. But I imagine it's pretty much covered by now over there.
Gunner, which one's that Gunner? I even laughed when he ID'd the bar girl. It was funny, but actually smart move on his part. I'm not sure. Oh, yes, that's when he was in Cambodia or something like that. He was talking to a young girl, pretty young girl too. She was trying to obviously proposition him, but he made her get her ID out and look, because you can get in big trouble in these countries if the girl's underage.
How old was she in the end?
Is it Vietnam or Cambodia? I think it was Cambodia. I reckon it was Cambodia, mate.
You can't tell with their age, man. You got to be really careful with the Asian women, to be honest.
Yeah, and
really careful.
I remember the video that Gunner's talking about, because he made her get her ID out and checked it out. Yeah, Cambodia, I think, Gunner. But that was a good video. But yeah, he travels around to more than just Thailand. Even went to the Philippines.
That's the problem with it. Either that side of it, like the women's side of it, ain't regulated or nothing, is it? Do you know what I mean? There's no rules or anything.
Well, some countries are more worse than others. I think the Philippines, places like Laos and Cambodia, you got to be careful where they have the underage girls working there, and that's the last thing you want to get caught being with an underage.
That's what attracts all the paedophiles, isn't it? At the end of the day, that's why they go to Thailand and that for stuff like that. I mean, that should be stamped out. No matter how bad the countries and they're in need of money, shouldn't be prostituting your young girls out to fucking sick bastards.
Well, what you're finding now is that countries like America and Australia and the UK, law enforcement are actually working with them now. You know, and helping them.
Mark. Should do, because people are sick who do that. They need help, or they need fucking shooting one of them.
Yeah. But, hey, Graham. How you doing, mate?
Welcome in, Graham.
Hey, Graham.
Posh enter.
When he went to
there's
another
Graham.
Fantastic. There's another my dear friend.
Another vlogger called Azteca. Have you ever seen anything of him?
No, I've heard the name now. The name rings a bell. Maybe I've seen one
of he picks up about three girls and brings them back to his flat, and it's a bit.
Who's that?
What's this on YouTube?
Yeah, Azteca. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Russian guy. The Russian guy.
Yeah.
What's he doing? Interview him? Is he? Does he interview him or what?
No. Yeah, interview him with his knob.
What? That's on YouTube.
He's on YouTube. Yeah. Graham was talking about
YouTube,
Dead Frank. Oh, he doesn't show you what.
I was going to say, Christ, how's he getting away with that on there?
He just puts the girls on there.
We see him going in there at night, and they're all in the same bed in the morning. So,
hey, Nathan. Yeah, that's the Russian guy that goes over there.
Yeah,
I know the guy you're talking about. Yeah. I think I used to be subbed to him. I'm not sure if I am anymore. But his videos became a little bit monotonous.
Yeah.
Same thing
all the time. All the time.
Yep. Yeah, Dead Farang, Graham, that's who we were. I was just saying that as far as the Thailand vloggers go, he was really entertaining because it was actually funny. You know, I'd always watch him and have a bit of a laugh when he'd be doing some of the shit he would say. I mean, I still crack up when the guys ask him to go to a ladyboy bar and he said, yeah, I'll take one for the team. He's like, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
And you know, and it's funny, man, because he's in there and he's bought a couple of them drinks and that, and they're grabbing his dick and he say, hey, no, leave that alone. Don't grab my dick. It was pretty funny. But I tell you what, it was scary because some of the girls, I mean, some of them just don't look right, but some of them look better than real girls. That was a scary thing. One Thai vlogger, I think I could have been more bigger than he was, but mostly just concentrated his website, was Retired Cheap. Yeah, Retired Cheap JC. He's still around. He's probably one of the oldest vloggers, Gunner. Probably he took a more serious aspect, and he didn't really cover the nightlife there. He just covered living in Asia, which was, what a lot of people wanted to see, I guess. Yeah, Graham, he is experienced too. He's been there a lot of times. You're going to fly a drone over the floating bikini bar. Well, that sounds like fun, Gypsy.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize you were putting videos up there, Gypsy. I might have to check your channel out. Yeah, that's true, Gunner. But maybe he's going to take one for the team.
Yeah.
Oh, God. But yeah, guys, have a look at Dead Farang. I think you could get a good laugh out of his videos. And like I said, he just doesn't cover the nightlife. He covers a whole heap of different countries, accommodation and shit like that, and prices and that. And you always get an honest. He's always pretty straightforward with all his comments. But I mean, there's so many vloggers out there. It's you could get lost in trying to keep up with all of them. But I guess everyone has their favourites. But I mean, the Thai girls are hot as. They are very hot. But at the same time, Ed jumped. His connection might have went off, or his wife got to him. But I tell you what, they are, and I'm not saying Philippines girls are not money hungry, but I think the Thais are a little bit more inclined that way, as well as they're probably not. I know. As far as public affection goes, the Thai girls, that's usually off. They don't like that much. I think you probably find that the Filipinas are probably a little bit more loving towards you than what the Thai girls are. You can in Thailand too, Slow Ride. You have to have a license now, I think, and get a permit to use a drone in Thailand.
Oh.
Yeah, and the price that you pay for them, Gypsy, it's ridiculous what you got to pay for a lady's drink, and it's usually watered down anyway. That's one of the pitfalls you got to watch out, and that's one of the things you learn, I guess, by watching all these vloggers. But we just lose RC Dre, did we?
I don't know. I'm not in Hangouts. I'm in the chat.
I think we lost him.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, it's a rort that the ladies drink things. Yeah, paying 3 or 4 times as much as what you should for a drink.
Yeah.
And like I said, they water it down.
Well, you can't have the girls getting shit-faced all night long.
No, I understand that, but then at the same time, I don't understand the prices that they charge for it.
Yeah, because they give half of it to the girls. Well, some places, kind of varies place to place. They get the money. That's one way the girls make money.
Yeah. Well, that's it. That's how it works. Yeah, Gypsy, grab that memory card, mate. Don't let them get that. Yeah, Johnny's something. He's another Aussie. I watch him as well. He's a funny bugger. Yeah, he's living the life over there, but he's sold his business over here and he's got property, so he's making good money just sitting back, retired pretty well. You know what, Gypsy, that's smart though. Buying the Mama Son a drink and and I've heard this from Simon, Land of Smiles, say the same thing, get in good with the Mama Son and you get all the good info on the girls. At the end of the day, she's the one that controls everything. So that's a smart move on your part. But definitely before you go to Thailand or Philippines or any of these places. Yeah, he's got that Mark 1 Escort, yep. He bought that off another Thai vlogger, Nathan. But he spent a lot of money on it, doing it up.
Mm.
But yeah, Johnny, there's something happening. Got a beautiful girlfriend, I tell you, Som. She's a hottie. Unbelievable. He's got a good life over there. I think he spends probably about, I think his budget is about $4,000 a month, 4,000 Australian dollars a month there. So yeah, he lives a pretty good life. And he seems to know everybody over there too, like the who's who in Thailand, he seems to know them all. So, I mean, I don't know, you got much into the Thailand vlogs, Terry?
No, not really. The reason why I looked at a few because I went to Phuket for a couple of 3 weeks.
All right.
You know,
that would have been an eye opener for you.
Oh, I went with a family with my daughter and her kids and that. So.
Oh man, you should have sent them off somewhere for the day, mate, and had a ball.
Yeah.
There's some hot little Thai girls over there.
Yeah.
And they're some beautiful women. But it's all user pay in those areas like Patong, Phuket, Pattaya. Yeah. You go to Bangkok, Nana Plaza. It's all user pay.
Yeah.
I used to watch a guy. Well, actually, there's a couple guys in Kamala Beach there in Thailand. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Sunny in Thailand and 20 Seconds in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, Sonny used to put out some really good vlogs, but he went private, so now he's a pretty well user pay channel, and I guess that's up to him. He does put out some good material, and he's got a pretty loyal following.
Mm.
The only thing that I mean, I don't mind tattoos on a girl, but geez, the Thai girls got a bit silly with it.
Yeah. Oh, did you get a message from David? His internet's playing up. It's been playing up all day.
Let me have a look. No, I can't see any message, mate.
It's in your group. It's in the group hangouts. It just says, "Sorry, Mark, my internet's been playing up all day."
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get the message. I don't know what I'm doing with this shit, mate. I fly blind. That's
no, I'll get a notification up every time someone comes and hang out, so I know. So
okay, that's all right, David. No worries, man. Understandable. But that is surprising. I mean, the UK's usually got pretty good internet, don't they?
Yeah, usually, yeah. Well, it depends if they're working on the line somewhere, you know.
Yeah, yep.
Because they're constantly upgrading stuff over in the UK, and it's a pain in the arse for some of them. I know one young girl. She was, you know, she'd done a gaming stream, and she was cut off for over a month. Well, that's not on, you know.
Oh, what's this? Ganti. One of them in RS 2000 specs geared for only 90 miles an hour is the car we ran Crows with. The Crows thought it was safe, but didn't count on the massive acceleration. Well, if it's only geared to 90 miles an hour, yeah. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, Optus reminded me. What day is it today? What's the date? What do we got here? Oh, all right, I'm gonna.
It's the 5th year.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
I gotta go pay my phone bill tomorrow.
Right.
The month's up tomorrow. They'll just give me a reminder. No biggie. That's easy to do.
Well, I think I'm going to get off, Mark. I've got to go to bed, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for joining us, mate.
No, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Oh, anytime, Terry. Always welcome, mate.
Yeah, cheers, Mark.
All right, mate. You have a good one.
Yeah, good night, chat.
Catch you, bud.
Yeah, all right, mate. Catch you later.
Catch ya.
Yeah.
Oh, well, guys, we've got 17 watching. Still got people talking in the chats, which is good.
That's good. I'm about to take off here. Give me about 5 minutes. I can tell you maybe some of my bar stories.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I've still got about an hour, I guess, and then I'm going to have to get ready because I've got to go pick up my son and go look at this car and shit. So
yeah. I'm in someone's house. I don't want to tell these particular stories in someone else's house.
Okay.
Wait a few minutes. But yeah, here, I'm cleaning up. Give me like 5 minutes or so and jump back on.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Too easy. Oh, well, guys, beautiful day in Adelaide. It's cooler, it's sunny, blue skies. Perfect day, really. Couldn't ask for a better day, actually. I like these days in Adelaide. Not too hot, not cold. Gotta love it. So I hope where all you guys are, the weather's a little bit better. What's it like where you are at the moment? Lost? Oh, he's busy.
No, here it's man, it's been really overcast and kind of drizzly here. Been kind of crappy, really, but it's been it hasn't been cold, so that's been nice.
Yeah, that's a bonus. Ah, nice. Well, at least if it's overcast, it's not real hot there then, Nathan. So that's something, I guess. I hope your missus has finished dragging you around doing all that shopping, mate. Ah, goodness. Nathan's busy fattening up his pig at the moment, I think. It's not too hot even if the sun comes out. That's cool. How you doing, sister? I guess, Nathan, it beats all that hot weather and humidity. But still beats having to put up with the cold, especially these poor buggers in the US that got the snow. Jesus. I said it for us guys that don't have it. It's always nice to see it and mess around in it. But if you've got to live with it, it'll become a pain in the ass real quick. Lechon. For the house blessing. Well, you should video it, Nathan. Put it on your channel, mate. Let everyone have a look. And I know Larry's done that before. I forgot what they were celebrating, but they were at some place with all these swimming pools, and they did the lechon and having a bit of a party. Yeah, roast pig. Yeah, they just roast the whole thing and then stick it on a table and cut it straight off of it. Doesn't look too bad, but still catching up with your mate over there, Nathan? Or was he too busy partying? I think the last time you mentioned him, you were getting hammered on rum. I've got to mute again, guys. Got a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. How you doing, MJ? Cool. You're on your way to Davao. Look, guys, I'm going to have to cut this short. Just got a call from my son. He wants me to go pick him up, so I'm going to have to say goodbye to everybody and get down and pick him up. Somehow we lost as well. But thanks for joining me. Oh, that's right, your builder. Sorry. I'm going to have to get going and get changed and go pick him up and bring him back down here. So you all have a good day. Have a good trip there, MJ. Yep, thanks to Marnie. Thanks all you guys for joining me. We'll catch up with you soon. But I got to pick up this little rat bag. Thanks for everything. We'll talk to you all soon. Later, guys.